Hey, hello, and it's Terry, and it's late in the day, and I really haven't done much. It's been cool morning, and then it warmed up really quickly. And it is, like I said, it's about 4 in the afternoon on Saturday, and we did have storms last night. Lots of storms, lots of wind, but nonetheless, there is some fragrance going on out here. Did notice that there's a little growth coming out of there. This is on my crestwood. Nice. Wish I could see some roots coming, but I'm fine with that. Soon we'll be getting another bud on my Joyce Stewart. And some more buds on this thing, which I hardly ever show off because it's tucked in the back here. That is a Vandopsis cross. It is Packy crossed with Vanda Packy and something. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Forgive me. But, um, yeah. Lots happening. Lots happening. And I've moved a lot of stuff. One thing that I did notice when I did come out, there was one thing that I had to pick up off the ground, and that was this Maxillaria that I got from Yoshi. So I am actually, you know what, I had to pick it up from behind the fence back in my neighbor's backyard. And I don't know how long it's been back there. I had not ever repotted it. I had not ever repotted it. I only just got it in the fall. But it was literally out of the pot. It was just sitting on the ground. Who knows how long? This is the media that it was potted in. I'm just going to dump it out, put in. I'm just going to use the same because I'm just doing it on the fly. I've got some fresh charcoal in there. Not charcoal, it's lava. And I am going to set, I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like a dead root ball. I am hoping that if I take it off, you know what, I'm just going to tuck it in the pot and hope for the best. And because I don't see any other roots, and I am going to kind of put it on an angle. Well, I can't fill it up too high anyway because I don't want to bury the bottom pseudobulbs because they're still capable of producing growths. So that's pretty much how the repot's going to go. And I don't know where that tag is because that's definitely not the tag that goes in there. Maybe I put the name of it on there. Maybe it's Maxillaria Black, Variabilis Black. I'll just leave that in there. But yeah, so I'll water that in good. And this is a very dark Maxillaria. Easy peasy. And this was actually in there. Then I'm just going to leave it down there for now and give it some shade. This was also down here because this area, you can tell the sun beams down here. Hey there, Ron. Beams down here in the afternoon, and it was sitting up here. They're down here, getting a little less, but these are probably going to get sprayed today. I see just a few spots of scale, and there's one already up there. You can see it up there in the hot tub. Um, where do I want to go? Let's walk in here and see what's going on. One thing that I want to point out, let me move this out of the way. You remember this plant that bloomed for me, and it really wasn't all that long ago. This is my area Max Mount Multiflora, and you know it bloomed from up at the top of the canes. I guess that's probably some remnants right there, but it has already started to put up new growths, and I'm assuming that those purple dark are the roots down there. But yeah, there's two growths, and I think that's another one right there. So yay, these are more typically intermediate grower. I do have it down here where it gets more filtered light shaded behind that curtain. Yeah, along with this is my Eranthes ramosa. a little bit more light than what I give the others, but they like more water and they can take the extra light, I believe. Yeah. So let's go on in here. Um, Sorry, I feel like I'm grunting, but I'm bending down under stuff. This is really turning out to be really beautiful. This is the Cernua times Brassavola glauca. And I want to say, no, I guess there are no roots on this yet, because those were just potted up or mounted a couple days ago. But there is something over here that I just kind of walked by that is fragrant. Was it this? I don't know. Maybe it's this. Not sure now. I feel like I'm just rambling, but I'm really waiting on these to do something. They probably need higher light, but I want to see some signs of some growths before I move them up. Those are my Laturias, the Spectabile, and this is, uh, the other one. Uh, Starts with an M, Macrophyllum. And let's go down here. I still don't know what I was smelling, but it sure smelled good. My Icreopsis branching. Still hoping to get some more spikes coming up, but I don't see any at the moment. This is my Leon Lichtenstein that bloomed in the winter. It's mounted on this, whatever that is, it's like a little wooden mount. And it's got some growths coming up all over. Nice. Here's my Silogeny multiflora that's got those two growths. Now they do bloom from the new growths before they mature, and then once they bloom, they continue to form the bulb. So we'll see what happens. I am not counting on blooms. That's my Colmarie, but it's sitting on my Erides, uh, odorata. Yes, it was bare root in one of these little baskets like this. Thanks, Tara. I love it. I love it. This is my secret little stress release, and this just won't stand up there, but it's just sitting there. But you can see there's roots coming out there and all along down there on that root, and there's growths coming up from various plants in here. And if I move over this way, still no scent on Belizensis encyclia. This is nothing yet, but this morning it was smelling really nice. And my Dendrobium finisterre is opening up a little bit more. But these flowers, or this species, is really desired for the hairy back of the flowers, pretty much. What else? Still waiting on some of these buds in here. This is my Cecile Irene, BC Cecile Irene, and then here is more, and here's a sheath right there. That would be a first time bloom, and that's this plant over here, which is Forpsii gutata times Forpsii. So that will probably sit there all winter, get brown, and then probably something will push forward in the spring next year, most likely. Let's see what else over here. Roughly Profuse is still smelling its butt off, and this is probably what I was smelling. Yeah, that is what I was smelling. A little menthol in there as well, but it's a sweet menthol. And my Maikai No scent, but beautiful flower. Beautiful. And this is my first time bloom for that. That's my Yamadara Queen Adelia. That's crossed with Randy Eye. Killer. Nice roots coming down there on, that's the Vivace that I got from Spencer. And these growths are looking really nice. This is Florida Stars cross with Sugata spots. And it bloomed a lot. You can see it, this is a growth. And here's new growths right in there. And then here's another new growth, a couple of them right in here. So they're about equal now to the old growths that bloomed. So that's good. And let me look over this way because I know some of these Basavalas over here should be trying to pop. Here is another George Tyler right here. And these are sheaths, I guarantee you. These pointy things right there, as well as there's another one on here. There's this, and here, that. Same as this on my perenniae. And I don't know, I don't mind these mounts. You know, I heard Todd say they were, what, plastic, I don't know. I don't mind them because you don't ever have to remove them. I mean, look at those roots. I don't think they mind it either. So give them what they want. Here's my Mike guy. No, that's my Miyaka Stars. That's what it is. And it's on the same thing. And I would say it likes it. So no problem with me. Let's walk in here and stopping here first with this Trichoglottis that is about to bloom its head off. Those buds are turning color all through inside of the sphagnum and all the way down the stalk, all the way down. And that one. And then there's this one that has the blooms on it. There's more blooms. Way up and down the stalk. More. And there's more. There's more. So, and then here's this over here. Yeah. Let me see if I'm missing anything over this way. Not particularly. All right, folks, let's walk on up in here. But I do like my setup because I still have room for more cats on that bench, and there's still some more over here. There's still a clear walkway going through. So, you know, I don't feel like things are too much on top of each other, although they're pretty much packed on the shelves, but there's still a clear pathway through. And there's a bud on this right there that's getting ever so bigger, and that's my Cattleya Miss Mahler. Yay! So, let me untuck this girl out of here. Powella spots. And let's go in here. There's really not much in here, but from some Phalaenopsis, and we'll walk through and see the Docrilla. Now, I am praying that this is still okay. This is my Epidendrum milens. That's a species that's I love. I am really hoping. I can see there that the buds that I was expecting have blasted. I'm not sure why. Maybe it got too much water. I don't think so. There was a day that I wasn't around at my parents', but maybe something else will happen because it looks like it is really trying to do something. You see those little nubbins that I just showed? So I did see the flowers once and I got it to flower again. So hopefully I can keep it that way. My Kinolabium, both of those are putting up growths. And here is the nymphomaniac. No, the something. Politon. Nymphopolitanum. And I'm not going to put my nose in there this time. But it's a pretty flower, graceful, but deceiving. When you get your nose in there, your nose will not like it. But nonetheless, it is a very graceful and floriferous, sequentially flowering bulbophyllum. You can see that there's the flower and then there's more laying in wait. Maybe I think I just like the nympho part, but it's, it falls in line with Echinolabium over here, and the other stinkies. This one that was just in bloom last week, the Beauty Karen Lewis, and some of my others down here that probably need a good watering. This is not a bulbo, but I've got a Frank Smith here. This is Jersey, and this is another Karen Lewis that needs watered. But those over there are doing okay. That's Betsy somebody, which is adorable upwind times carunculatum. So, that's going to be funky. There's a carunculatum that's funky. And this is apple bracteum, which is another funky one. And those are frosty eyes, not that one. That's a frosty eye. Okay. And here's more bulbos up here. This is cornutum, and this is my Lindley eye, which is putting up some new growths. Yay. And I still have some seedlings in here that are from SVO and other places. Just kind of letting them grow on a little bit. I might move them out. For now, they're here. And on this side, my Phalaenopsis, there's a new bloom that's going to open up really nicely. That's a really nice Phalaenopsis. Where's the tag? And I am not finding the tag. Forget it. I'll have to find it and let you know. But that's going to be nice. That is a Gigantea cross. And of course, this is looking just lovely. No scent, but lovely. And of course, that's a species. And this right now is so fragrant. This is what I'm smelling here. Kind of going over, but it's been in bloom for such a long time. Didn't really become fragrant until about a month or so after I got it. And I've got some up here who are kind of recovering. I'm still trying to save this. This is my, that I can't even get it anymore. It's a Mok Chow Yu, that's what it is. But my others up here are doing okay since I've potted them up in that newer Phalaenopsis mix. And even this is doing well. This is the Phal Yifan Pink Bees, I think, and it's got a little spike peeking out here. And also this is my Venosa that's got a nice spike. So yeah, my Phalaenopsis are coming around. Even those up there, they've got new leaves, doing pretty good. This has got some new leaves. So I am hopeful that they will recover. These seem to be looking pretty good. There's roots, and that's going to be some flowers soon. That's looking pretty good, the roots and the new growth. These just need some water because that's why the leaves are yellowing. Just need to water them. And all of my corner cervais are over here. They will continue to bloom as long as these inflorescents stay green. And you can see there's more buds developing right there. And right there, this is the species. And then this is, which one is this? That's not the tag. That's the one that says cerulean, and you know that's not a cerulean. So this is red star. I suppose those could be the same. I'm not sure. But I have another one that's chattelade somewhere around here. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's this one, Corner Cervi chattelade. Got roots coming out there, doing okay. Yay. Okay, let's keep on going down this way. Got some files. I tell you, this file, it's a path. That's what it is. It's a path, Julius. It's literally been in bloom probably for 3 or 4 months. And these Phalaenopsis are very fragrant. And again, putting up more buds here. Anything back here? That's a Rodrigueza back there that I try to keep it sitting in water. It does have a new growth coming up there, as you can see. Man, these are so fragrant. These Bellina, and here is Path Philippinens. Kind of going over a little bit. It's been open for a little while. Really disappointed with this. This really did not stay open long. Maybe a week. That is Formosa something. Shinyi Formosa. And this is, with a broken arm there, Gary Romagna. Still with another flower to go. I believe that's St. Swithin times Roth Julianum, I think, but I'm just guessing. And some of these others are doing okay. This is my Michael Kupovich, and that's got a new growth. That's Gary Romagna. This is my Lady Isabel. No, that's Lady Roth, I believe. That's got some growths coming up. And this is my Mount Toro. That's got this growth. So yeah, where's my Stony Eye at? This is my Stony Eye. This is Stony Eye. So I'm looking for some growths on that one. But we're heading on out to, 1 week, Ron. I know you're keeping track. Thank you, my friend. So this is the Duckrilla. And there's a few more blooms. A few more. I'm probably showing it from the wrong end, because if I was showing it from this side, you would be able to see just the blooms, because you can see there's right there, there. I mean, they're just more visible from this side. Sort of not in mass, but there's still more coming. There's one right there. Yes, it does bloom about every other year. I mean, it didn't bloom last year, but before that, it bloomed every year that I had it, and it's still got more coming. There is a slow, probably in a couple days, there will be double the amount of blooms on the plant, because the colors blend into the plant and you don't see the buds, and then they just open, and then you see the flower. So that's how it works. But you have to make sure that it gets watered all year round, because it's putting up new growths, and that's usually a sign that it's going to be putting up the buds, and this is going to be a bud. Anyway, and see, there's a bud. So, and it does indeed smell like root beer, coca. Yeah, root beer cola. Yep. So I may take some cuttings and mount some of these and give them away, because I mean, this kind of, each of these are plants. I mean, you can see that's a bloom right there, or a bud, I should say. It's not a bloom. But yeah, I should do that, because I think probably if I took some of it off, it might make some more growths come from the base of the plant, which is what I want, because I don't see much production from the main part of the plant. Not really. I mean, there's something right in there, but I want to see more. I want to see pseudobulbs that look like that. not the pseudobulbs that look like this. There's a big difference. So this would be a new pseudobulb. You can tell the color of it, and it is seeming to get longer towards the middle of the plant. How it's big, kind of finger cigar, and then it's still long here, but then down at the bottom, they're very tiny, but they still bloom tiny. So that's a bloom. So yeah, there's room there to take parts of it out. Yeah, see here, look at that little growth. All right, I'm back. But that's pretty much what's going on with me, and I still am going to get this. I will. I am very happy with my giganteas. You can see there's a new leaf coming, and that's a new leaf there. I just couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. And I mean, it actually looks like it's trying to do something, but it's not going to. It's not. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with this orchid thing. And I'm still getting together my tags for my graveyard video. Um, yeah, there's not a lot, honestly. Not like used to be. Not like it used to be. So it really helped that I kept the temperature up and was around more to tend to them. Definitely. And you can see those growths are just continuing to go on that Dendrobium cumulatum. Those are just kikis, but they will be long. They will get long and woody, and then they'll get extensions like that, and then they will bloom when the barometric pressure uh, changes. So, yeah, really happy. Surprised I really haven't fertilized much. Hoping to get to it tomorrow. But I mean, you can see this has got all those growths coming up, and then there's that one coming out the side right there. I think that's just bare root in there. I don't think there's anything in there. It's just strapped. So yes, yes, yes. Uh, yeah. So I will have more to show you later, soon. Soon I will. It is sweating. I am sweating. I is sweating. I can't even talk English half the time. I get so tongue-tied when I'm in here because there's just so much that I see that I'm just happy with, but I still feel like I'm neglecting them. Like there's that root there. I haven't really had this that long. It's really a replacement that I just got, what, May? Yeah, and it's got the root coming out the back, so that's excellente. Still watching for this spike to continue to grow. Ooh, yeah, that's just from heat. That's my Erangus Kachkiana. And I don't know where the tag is, but that's what it is. And this is sitting here just marinating. This is my Paraphalaenopsis caliper king, which is Lake Hakiai times serpentine. And it's buried here. I had to move it out of the sun because it blasted the spike that was on it. So that is that. And look at this Phalaenopsis, it is putting up another leaf. That is really doing well. This came from Thailand, I believe, and I got it in 14 days from the time I ordered it, and it was still alive, and the roots had survived. It was, well, I've talked enough about this plant. This is Phalaenopsis praesiana. Hopefully I can get it to bloom. Praesiana. What else? What else? My little, I'm still trying to look for that little root, but I don't really care anymore about that thing. I'm more excited about these buds on this plant, which are right here. That is going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Kuwai red drop. Very vivid color, and there's a new growth coming, and also another one out there on the side. Yay. So, happy days. Happy, happy days. Nice fat growths coming up down there. That's, I don't know what that says. Oh, Lily Marie. You remember that. And there's two big fat growths right there, and that's my summer something chief. Susan something, that's what it is. But I'm waiting for those sheaths to, something to happen, hopefully. We will see those flowers on the Iridora Cattleya that I got from Equigena just a little while ago that is still doing so well. Over here in this corner, I've got that Cattleya right there. And these are my other, dump that out. That is my DN Tortilla. Sitting in a little bit of water, but it's okay because it's still got the new growths coming up on it. New growths coming down there. And these are my two Skeptras here, my Pastechias that I just got. Those two. We'll see. Hopefully. Wow. I'm tired. But anyway, there's a new leaf coming up there. That's good on my Sobanicophia. New growths coming up on this Dendrochilum magnum. Nice. And this is my BC erosion that just bloomed not long ago. So I guess it's taken a little bit of a rest, but it is starting to put up some growths. Well, there's one, but you saw the other one, and there's another one right there. So yay, this is very fragrant, and there's another one right in there. So yeah, that's good. I want this one to get going. This is one that I blasted the growth. So the growths did not survive the winter, but it should be putting up some growths now, some new ones. It's got 3 points of growth. And I got this from Orchid Trail last year. It's Diacrium by Cornutum alba. That's what that is. So that should be putting up some growth. So I'm hoping to see something soon, or roots of something. So yeah, I guess that's about it for here. This, my purple rain is here, sort of being topped over by whatever this thing is, this bully here. Oh, that's another pile of spots. Okay, let me squeeze past here. Here's my Forpsia that just finished blooming. And I'm stuck on something besides stupid. All right, now I'm being sarcastic. No, but it's a very nice day, very good day. Not as hot as it has been, so, but it is hot now. It's the humidity. So, but anyway, I'm gonna shut this door. Ever since the bird flew in last week, I just am paranoid. So, there we go. That's good. Those roots, new growth. I know when I put this on this mount, I was dubious that this was even going to survive because you can see how they're desiccated, severely desiccated. And this is, I mean, I'm not complaining because look at the roots, and it's coming from both sides. Yay. All right. This needs to bloom soon. It's got to bloom soon, putting up 2 growths. And that is the key lime stars. I got that from H&R. All right. And this is doing well. I just bought this outside. This is a Jamelia comarensis. Anyway, let's close the video like I've been trying to do. But I was sharing. I enjoy sharing. So thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more. Enjoy your orchids. Bye.